Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our coverage of the Seatac Takeoff 2022 edition. We've got the back 11 here. And with me in the booth, we got Fairway Media, Justin Banks. Justin, thanks for being with us.
What's up, everybody? Thank you. Sweet footage, my friend.
Yeah, no, this has been a fun tournament to collaborate on. So looking forward to seeing what we got in store. And here's just a quick look at where the card finished on the first 10. Joel Freeman with a 7-stroke lead. Question is he going to be able to maintain that?
Yeah, let's first thank our sponsors and tournament director. What a fantastic weekend. We couldn't do it without you guys. Super awesome to be involved in this fantastic tournament. So hole 17's a par 4, 534. Yeah, the MPO played a little bit under, so let's see how this guys can do. The field scored 3.8, so
yeah, I would say really you really want to finish left on the fairway here. I mean, right is pretty much trouble.
Mm-hmm. And if you are a veteran of the course, the basket is a little bit further to the right now. There was a slight modification due to some shrubbery drama. Let's keep it at that. We got Joel looking for a penetrating hyzer so we can kind of work from right to left on his second shot. That's kind of what most people are looking for here.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that stands up a little late, and that's a tree you really want to finish left of. He's going to have a lot to do there just to get within attacking position. Marwede. This is a little right.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah. Although that may have pushed back a little bit into the fairway, he may have an opportunity to swing one out.
Yeah. So here comes Kenny going for I'm not sure what he's throwing here, but probably the similar hyzer.
Probably something a little slow. Yeah, this looks good. That's
Yep.
where you want to be.
He cleared that tree line. It's a lot of a left that you can't see there.
For sure. Looks like Andrew got an okay reaction, but he's
a little sawed off.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be fighting to save a par there. Still some work to do though here from Kenny. Even though you're on the left side, you still got some trees to navigate.
Ooh, a little flex line. Oh, catches the last tree and kicks left. Dang it.
Yeah. Joel going roller. I actually like this play.
It shapes right.
I throw a roller now and then.
Does it stay vertical and go right? Yes. Ooh, what a gap.
See where that ends up. That went around the bush. Okay. There is a look from there.
Jeez. That was cool.
Chandler in the most ideal of all, and this looks to be tracking. And
yep. Ooh, hung up, but he's in the circle there, so it should be.
Still has a putt.
Yeah, should have a good look.
Andrew with some work to do just to get onto the green. So there's a gap.
Yeah, the sawed-off shot leaves him with a patent pending here, but he'll. Yeah, he's underneath.
Yeah, he should walk away. Kenny going roller. Or sorry,
some type of
scuba. And look at that. Joel ended up in the bush. Wow. So Joel's in the bushes, and he's going roller again.
Yes.
Insert coin there.
And deposit on the left.
And he's on the green. Okay.
Going around the horn. So, poke left into pokey thing, make putt. That's what Kenny's thinking.
Yes. And those holly bushes, they sting a little bit.
They bite back, yes. Yeah. Good par.
But he manages to get that par, yeah. Good scramble. Chandler showing us how flexible he is.
Yep. Checking with the card mates to see if his footing is good. And of course, he makes it because he knows how to do it good.
And his putter is still hot.
As I make off of screen there, Joel finishes out the hole. Good par.
So with his par, yeah, considering, I would say that's a good scramble.
Absolutely.
Okay, and here we are onto another modified hole, hole 18. This is in a par 4 position, 510 feet. Really only have one ideal landing position as players are looking to, attack the green through this narrow uphill tunnel. It's a fun new addition to the course, I must say.
Yeah, absolutely. A late tunnel gap on a 400 or 500 foot hole. That's kind of hard, but it's still fun.
Chandler to lead us off.
Ooh, it's a little low, but he might have a view through the left side.
Yeah, he made a spectator move. I think left side's okay. Should be looking at the tunnel. This is high.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is too high. Yeah. I see that a lot. I think that's usually if you don't miss left, that low canopy can really get in the way. As we see Andrew, and here's that left miss.
Yeah, he poked through more.
Yeah.
We got a spotter finding him real quick.
Yeah. Bit off a lot of distance there. Should be looking at the tunnel.
Oh, unfortunate high again.
Oh, but get some forward progress.
Yeah.
He says it's perfect, but yeah, at least he went forward. And does Joel have a look at the tunnel? Yes, he does. But can it go?
Whoa. You got a lot of that gap covered.
Yeah. No, that's lovely shot. Kenny trying to follow suit here. Clear look at the tunnel. Look how narrow that is.
Oh, he turned it over.
Yeah, it burns that.
Hit a rock, pokes left. You don't need that in your vision. Get out of there. Maybe it was
gap.
Was it still raining? I can't really. I think it kind of
lightened up. Off and on at this point, yeah. And that's a terrible ground reaction. And did that check up? We'll find out. So everyone going sidearm through the gap here. Andrew looks to have a reasonable look at the gap.
Yeah, he's eyeballing.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh. Another true reaction. Fun. Wow, what a shot.
It's probably pretty common to see that type of ricochet, but man, that's fun to watch.
Yeah. Kenny trying to get out of there, but a lot of late limbs.
I don't know if anybody else can tell, but on the left side of that tree line, it drops down. So you really got to land on the top of this hill.
For sure. Or the miss is definitely right, too. I mean, because at least you still have somewhat level feet, as we see Joel just go past it.
Oh, wow. Dialing in. Mr. Kramer, thank you for showing us that line. Kenny's getting his line up here. Oh, just a right miss, unfortunately. Andrew finishes strong. Excellent work. The bogey was unfortunate there, Kenny, but life goes on. Hole 19 for you.
Okay, moving on. Here we are, hole 19, iconic hole, par 4, 543 feet. Really looking at just trying to get clean through this first barrier of trees. And then most players, I mean, if you're right-hand backhand, you might be finishing, maybe to the left. If you're going sidearm, if you finish right, it's still looking at I would say, relatively straight approach to the basket. But again,
Mm-hmm.
this barrier of trees, as you see here from the tee pad.
Super unique hole. We see Chandler looking for a skip right after the first tree line, so he kind of gets into the middle of the second tree line there.
He got through pretty clean, I think. Good looking
Oh,
shot.
okay.
At least from this angle.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's I'd like that result if I was playing.
Yeah. As you see Andrew hitting a tree there. I mean, it's pretty common. I think to miss all these trees is pretty awesome. Yeah, see what Joel's got here. This looks high.
Slight slip. I kind of saw a little bit of irregularity on his drive there.
He might be in an okay spot, though, still. Looks like he's got a relatively open gap there in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny's turn.
He's going for a middle gap. Oh, similar result. It goes to the right. It'll be the furthest out.
Still has some airspace.
Oh, he has a good look.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
Ooh, weird result. Tree line. It did like a little ramp right there.
But I think that's
between the trees. That was kind of neat.
Still likely to have a putt.
Does it go left?
Oh, that went right. That looked like a misdirection. Yeah, or just a kick.
That was terrible result.
Yeah. Oh, Joel laughs.
I like the idea though.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's small choices when you're in the middle of that. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the trees are obviously influencing, like you see here. I like the sidearm play here to approach the green. I think, yeah, that's well done.
That was clean.
Well done by Chandler.
What pro? Here comes Joel, about 75.
This is for birdie.
Oof. That's a hard birdie, yeah.
And he's showing his frustration, Joel. I think maybe it's getting to him. He's not.
He wants perfection. He's a. Most of us really want all of the birdies.
No doubt, as we see Andrew just look like he may have buzzed a tower there. But yeah, I mean, I think Joel's realizing that he's getting a lot of pars and Chandler is making moves right now.
He is inching. You're not wrong.
I think just get the feeling that Joel's starting to look over his shoulder at this guy right here with a hot putter.
As he aims it with his dialometer, his birdie meter. He got it.
Yeah, he's not stopping.
There goes Andrew Marwede.
I would say that's a good save, considering where his second one ended up.
Yeah. And no harm on that hole for Kenny.
No, but I think he needs to start finding some birds out here. He's running out of holes. I think he's also frustrated being a local, knowing the course as well as he does.
Yeah, he's keeping his composure. He knows he could be doing better. Takes us to hole 20, par 4, 490. This is a fun late left turning hole with a higher shelf, if you will. There is a right gap. It is higher, but it is more risky.
Yeah, I agree. It's a fun hole, but I think placement off the tee is important here. You really want to be in the middle of the fairway, just on this path.
Absolutely pivotal.
Right, you see Chandler going, and he gets
got flared right.
Wow,
yeah,
but he's on top. I think that's great.
Yeah.
This looks easy, does it? But I think this is placement. This is all about placement. I like this play a lot.
Yep, he's right in the middle. Not much in his way. Just a little bit of height to deal with.
No need
Here comes Joel.
No need to muscle it. This is a misfire. I think the frustration is not shaking off.
And he's going for the placement forehand.
Yeah, Copy paste from Andrew. That's fine.
He knows how to line it up. Joel's not shy to these forehand lines. This should be a little Annie line, I think.
Should be. It's got a gap. It's got to go.
Forward as it does. One treated deal. Nice.
Great upshot. And yeah, look at this. Kenny's got nothing but open airspace to attack the basket. And this looks good.
Ooh, he's dealing with the recently cleared tree line.
Yeah.
He's right there.
And that's perfect. Well played.
Yeah.
That's good golf. And yeah, good golf by Kenny.
He played the fiddle there.
And Andrew in a very similar position. Again, nothing in front of you. Just open airspace. Attack the basket.
Yeah, and this played right at par for the MPOs, so there's still can be some bites.
It's a little long, but oh, oops.
I think he'll be all right.
Sorry, Chandler. Yeah. He's probably wondering if
he's a strong guy.
Yeah. I think he's probably wondering if that made the footage. But yeah. But does it seem to faze him?
He threw immediately after.
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta leave that in there. Come on.
Yeah, it certainly didn't seem to faze him.
He's a badass. We know. Yeah. We know. Here comes Andrew with the cleanup shot.
First up, and yeah. Well played by Andrew. Joel looking for a birdie as well. Long overdue birdie. Okay.
Yeah, I think the city did the left fairway maintenance. It made it a little bit easier to the upshots. These guys did fantastic in their work. I'm just saying that the hole used to be a lot different.
Agreed. And Kenny to give us our first and maybe only starter frame.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
We haven't seen one of those in a long time at Seatac.
I mean, it's hard to do on this freaking course, man. It's good golf. These guys are killing it.
Yeah, and yeah, just as hard to do it on hole 21, par 4, 547 feet, narrow fairway. Again, it's all about placement here. You know,
yes.
You're not really trying to go for it off the tee. You just really want to get past that little middle tree in the fairway, and then your second shot, just a straight approach to the green, and yeah, minimize damage.
Here comes our forehand, as we know, from Chandler. See if he can keep it in the middle. A lot to deal with. Oh, dang, left side took him up.
I feel like that tree eats up a lot of discs.
Yeah, you can see that from a couple holes before, right? There's like a gap right there.
Yeah. Oh, and
on a backup, you're like, gosh, dang it.
Andrew getting really skinny there. Wow.
Yeah. You got to do that weird body language to other cards. You're like, yeah, I'm keeping you up because I'm a couple holes in. Yeah. Hopefully Joel gets through everything. Let's see.
He's going sidearm. And, oh, watch out.
Oh.
Okay.
No harm. No foul.
Cameraman was watching.
Good record. Still a good record.
I think that's going to be... Go. I think that's a good place. See what Kenny can muster up here.
He's going for the understable flip-up backhand shot. Oh, a little left release.
Yeah, that came out early.
Dang.
Oh, but he's out of the bushes, unlike Chandler.
Cliche, it could be worse.
It could be worse. Let's see what Chandler's going to try to come up with here. Oh.
What? Oh, wow. That last little branch. But still great result. He's still in the middle.
Honestly, from that position, yeah, I mean...
He took off about 2/3 of the fairway there.
Yeah, that's a great recovery shot. Kenny taking the knee. Going roller. This is an interesting play because there's not a lot of room to work with the roller.
He's very confident with his roller game.
Needs to stay.
Oh, a little left.
He needed a bit
But
more
it's
angle.
staying.
Okay.
Oh, he's working the field.
Yeah.
Little downhill there. Yeah. Could be gooder.
Tricky forehand, we see, or tricky roller, and we see another roller from Andrew.
Yeah, it's cut roller city at Seatac, baby.
Yeah, you got to get the angles right, and Andrew does not get it right.
He's playing it on old fairway with Kenny.
Joel probably in the best position of all.
He lines up. Oh, he has a tight gap. That's right.
Yeah, and good reaction on the ground.
What a stellar shot.
Wow.
He went through that. He'll have nothing in his way. Little forehand putter shot. Through the gap.
Yeah, nice flick.
Man, this is a pleasure to watch these pros just eat up these little gaps, dude. They're killing it. I know they know that they could be doing better in the moment and all that, but it's a pleasure to watch them hit these gaps.
You know, Seatac's a grind. I mean, when you're talking 3 rounds, and today they played 21 as opposed to, round 2, which was traditional 18, but it's a grind.
Yeah.
And to maintain focus and concentration at this course, especially given the conditions, it's a challenge.
Mm-hmm. That short memory of this shot is right now is the only one important.
Speaking of importance, can Chandler maintain his birdie run? Okay.
What a run.
Good run, but should walk away with a par.
Yeah, this averaged 3.99, so that par is not a bad score right now.
And Joel with another birdie, back-to-back birdies, trying to keep some distance from Chandler. That's got to be a relief for Joel. Andrew cleaning up.
Same for Kenny.
Yeah, and I think all things considering, I mean, really, outside from Joel, our card kind of had to scramble here. Anyways, moving on. What do we got, Justin?
So yeah, take a look at the little scorecard we're adding here. Hole 22 is par 4, 458. And we have a tight gap on the left, go through the right. It's a big dogleg right.
For sure. And I think this gap, I mean, all the players on our card have pretty big arms. I think you might see that depending on where the drive lands. I think they might favor the left side gap. Joel gets a late tree, but should be fine. Looking to get around the tree and does and goes.
Yeah, he keeps it nice and low.
Yeah.
He went well through that gap.
Great ground play. He's got himself options, although I think given the sidearm he might take the left side gap. We'll see. Andrew going sidearm as well. Also looks good. Oh. Shouldn't be a problem though.
Yeah, it took a lot of his distance off, but he's in the middle. Kenny, unfortunately, goes a little high and inside.
Inside, yeah. And that is not a good position because that really, as you see here, that tunnel is tight, but where is he going?
He's going right side, but he got caught up. I bet.
He's got a little bit of work to save par now. Joel with his second. Looks to be going down the left side.
Yeah, the traditional forehand gap on the second shot is a high probability of getting your birdie here.
This needs to go. And doesn't.
It went forward, but not enough to be comfortable. He'll have a tester for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera's on the shadow part of that tree, if you're familiar. The left side is the highest, like, ceiling.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Wow.
There you go.
The left side looks so open, but, you know, I would say your average player can't really get that far down to where these guys are at. So
well, the right side has a bunch of stuff leaning that kind of takes off a spike shot, so
yeah, this also looks good.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Left side it is.
Yeah, we don't do the 2-meter rule, but, you know, getting stuck in a tree sucks.
There's Kenny with his third.
He wanted that back. He's like, why did you go so left? Dang it.
Can Joel make it 3 for 3? Oh, catches that limb. That limb may have ruined it for him. Kenny with a little bit of work to do to save par. No problem.
Center chains.
Now can Chandler answer with his birdie? Yep.
We'll go to 25.
I think putting the pressure on Joel now. Andrew with a drop-in birdie. That's nice.
20. Yep. And Joel's at 29.
So we've seen a 7-stroke lead cut down to 4 with a handful of holes to go, and here we are, hole 23, par 4, 491 feet, double dog leg, couple of interesting routes off the tee pad. Yeah. I imagine everyone's going to go to the local route, as we call it, as we see Chandler here.
Yep, it's a higher risk route. You have to go high and late spike into the fairway.
And
wow. He got a lot of distance.
He likes it.
He went to like the elbow, the last turn. That's fantastic.
Yeah, he's just on the inside or outside of that holly tree. Not a bad position to be in. Andrew following suit. And this looks a little wide.
Left. It ate it up. Yeah, he hit the corner there.
He still might be able to see
early.
He might be able to see the green. We'll see.
Here comes Joel trying to follow that first beautiful line. He goes high.
Super stable. Oh yeah, no problem.
A little shorter, but right in the middle. That's awesome. And he knows the similar route.
Yep.
Let's see if he can follow it.
Making it 4 for 4. And this is smoked.
Laser beam.
Wow, and good ground reaction.
Second best of the 4. Look at him. He does have a weird flex on it.
Yeah, it doesn't look too obstructed.
Okay, you're right.
Let's see here in a second. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no!
Catches the tree. Otherwise, that was going places. And Joel weighing up his options.
Looks like he's going over the pond, right in the center of the feature. This OG 18.
Maybe a little ground play.
Oh, right off the top.
Oh,
he's going the wide side. Yeah.
And probably a fortunate tree kick there. Well, we'll see. I like Kenny's position. Not a lot in front of him. Probably looking to hang it out wide. Rely on the ground play.
Ooh, a low one.
Low skip.
Flares high. And the bullseye.
That's pretty good.
Right?
Let's see what kind of gap Chandler has here. He's got a little tricky stance, but gap. And it checks up. He'll leave him with some work to do for birdie. Andrew first up. Looks like he's going to attempt to putt from well outside circle 2. Tracking.
Oh,
Wow. Chandler also a little bit of work to do. Trying to maintain pace. And again,
I want to be like him someday.
This guy, his putting has just been superb all around.
I wonder what that feels like to be that good.
To just putt and make it. Joel trying to match and maintain distance and
just right and short. Yeah. Dang.
Looks like he's going to be up again. I think taking his time. Maybe that's frustration. Probably just trying to reset. And decides to putt with his plate down. Maybe just maybe just trying to speak through his putting.
He's just trying to have fun. I think fun first is involved.
Sure. Andrew Walker with his par, that unfortunate late tree. Kenny, drop in birdie.
Super cool.
Haven't seen one of those in a while, Kenny. Need to get more.
It's good to see him on fire when he is. That's for sure.
Now, Justin, I think we have the hardest hole on the course. Hole 24, par 3, 422. This one.
What's that old Aaron's highlight?
It's this hole. Yeah.
420 so feet. There's a left to right with a stuff in the way. You just watched it. It's cool. Let's see what these guys do.
Definitely my least favorite hole at Seatac. I understand that this is a par 3, but come on. Let's see what Chandler makes of this.
He goes to the low middle line.
Yeah, but
deals with the big boy in the middle.
He doesn't like it. I think he may have went a little too left. Can he go and cut roller?
So just to let you know, this did eat up a lot of the MPOs. It played 3.5, 5.7 over par, or 0.57 over par.
Yeah. No birdies. Entire tournament, did we see? Or at least no birdies today.
Let me double check. No birdies in round 3. But round 1 did play this hole, and there was just Mr. Carter Aarons who made the Fairway Media highlight there.
There you go. As we see Andrew get himself in position, maybe we might see another birdie. Joel looking to the heavens, and hello. Oh, there it goes. And it spits out of the tree. Wow, that went in one side and out of the other. I think that's pretty fortunate.
I mean, again, this course has seen so much foliage throughout the years that it used to be just hell back there.
Kenny having to still put in some work just to reach the green. This needs to go.
Push. It pushed a little bit.
We'll see if that was enough.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, Chandler went a little too left. He's got a little tricky footing. And not only that, he still has to navigate this low canopy. So this is... Chandler's been good all around. Now he has to try to keep pace with Joel.
Man, that is a tight spot.
Wow. No way.
What a champion. Wow.
Great touch.
Leaned out. Perfect touch. Good angle. Good shot. All right, Joel did poke through, so he's got a long jump putt here. Oh, just an approach. Okay, that's fair. He's got a lead to protect. That's fair.
Yeah, and I think he knows he has to just match Chandler right now from this point out
Yeah,
because there's not much left.
it's right there too. So
Can he? Oh, this is high, strong side. Andrew, can we make this a first birdie on round 3? Oh,
ooh, just a little short. Maybe a little high. Sorry, I said that wrong. Is it short? Is it high? It didn't go in. Sorry.
Chandler happy to save his par there.
Good part.
Kenny, not what he was hoping for.
Yep, it's time to move on for all 4 of these guys.
Yeah. I think I recalled Chandler commenting, the nightmare hole is done. I agree, Chandler.
There was only one guy that loved it, so all weekend. Well, 25 is 314 feet. You got a fun little penetrating gap from the get-go, but you kind of want to end a little right to get a chance at this birdie.
For sure, and only 3 holes left, and Chandler is trying to keep pace. Needs to get this close. A little bit of tree. That's out of position.
Yeah, there is a low middle gap. It's super hard to get, but if you do hit that middle gap, if you go right or left, I mean, there's options, man.
This looks to be tracking. Get down.
Oh, perfect option off the log.
Wow. Okay.
It's like he planned that.
Joel now needs to make a move, given where Chandler ended up. There's a bit of pressure here on this shot. And this.
Oh, it's a little bit. It went down there, but to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little high.
Down vine tree. Yeah.
Kiss good luck from Kenny.
Get that moisture on the grip.
Turned over. And.
Ooh,
and hunting the camera guy. Okay.
I think it's that larger pine tree there.
Kenny first up.
Ooh. A little more.
Yeah, putting from outside circle hasn't been his day. Joel next up. Needs to put the pressure on Chandler.
Dang, almost. Wow. Sorry, I was laughing at my cameraman there.
And Chandler next up, not in a great position either. Joel is looking at a par. Chandler needs to make this to stay in the hunt, make this a 2-horse race.
I mean, this is a challenging shot. He's got a late tree to hyzer back on.
And he's on the knee. Oh.
Dang, what a baller.
And catches it. Chandler Kramer, folks.
That was such a highlight.
His putter is not missing. Wow.
Really knows how to put it in there. Excellent birdie from Andrew. Excellent drive. Finishing through par for Kenny. And same for Joel.
And now we are 2 strokes with 2 to play. Right. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys pay attention or not, but yeah, this is a fun one, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we are, second to last hole, hole 26, par 3, 225, just straight down the middle.
Yeah, a lot of people ace run this guy.
Yeah, big gap. There is some OB though. There's OB on the left side, and then obviously OB long.
Yes.
Sidearm play. I don't like the sidearm play. If I'm honest with you, there's too
Is he
much.
flexing it or the right to left shot? What's he doing?
We'll see here. There's a big middle gap to go through, but he's going
Yep, left to right.
outside.
Oh,
Slow down. Oh.
Yeah, he went OB.
And barring what Joel does, that could be the tournament for Chandler. He needed to birdie this. Andrew also going outside, but that is checking up way too short. Yeah.
Dang.
It's such a big gap. Looks like Joel's going to go down the middle. Hits the big gap. There we go.
On a softie. See how it settles.
Okay. Advantage.
A little shorter than he wanted, probably.
But advantage Joel. Chandler's putting from,
You're right.
out of bounds position. So we'll see. Kenny looks to be going down the middle as well.
You might be going for it. Look at this.
This looks great.
Oh, no.
And
settling perfectly. Never mind. Great shot, Kenny.
Yeah, I think Kenny got the memo on how to play this hole.
Yeah, he knows how to not go long.
That gap down the middle. Yeah. Andrew to go first, and looks like
right underneath.
Settle for his par. Chandler.
Looks like you got a friendly spot.
Yeah. But he really needed to get this birdie. Now he's just trying to minimize.
Wow.
And he does.
He's so dialed on the putter. It's insane.
It's
a par.
So fun to watch. So fun to watch. And with that, and Joel made up his mind. As soon as he saw Chandler go OB, he's just laying up.
Excellent coverage. We do have one more hole, do they not?
Yeah, we do have one more hole to
like
go.
A weird place to lay up. But
yeah, I think Joel knowing that Chandler, he did the math. I mean, even if Chandler aces, I don't think it's gonna be enough. So
yeah.
So looks like Joel may have all but sealed it.
Pretty much, unless his arm falls off here. So hole 27 is 230 feet, the traditional position on the left. There's a newer position on the right, which I was hoping it'd be on, but left is still a fun ace run. 230 feet, like I said, but yeah, let's see if Kenny can put it in.
I think Kenny would like to have a positive end to his tournament in front of the locals. And this is cooking.
Park job. Well, a little bit longer, but still within his range, of course.
So now Chandler just really playing for that firm second place. That should stay in the circle.
Isn't perspective a crazy thing? Disc golf is so fun to see the flash across the change. You're like, oh, how far was that? It happens everywhere. So these guys are just putting it underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Best as possible, like Andrew here.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Last up is Joel. Stress-free tee shot.
Nice and smooth.
Oh, yeah. And this looks
Ooh
even
la
better.
La. CTP.
What a great way to walk off on the final hole.
Absolutely. All of these gentlemen have been a fantastic watch this whole round. What a pleasure.
Agree, especially this guy. This guy,
super fun.
and the smile on his face says it all. He may not have won. He came close. He narrowed the gap, but
He played
yeah.
he played tremendous golf.
What a confidence builder. Seatac will build you up if you have a great round.
For sure.
Kenny, the local love, good job, buddy. Andrew, lots of great shots.
Yep, fun
Thanks
to watch.
so much for your throws there.
Yep. And our 2022 Seatac Takeoff champion, MPO, Joel Freeman.
What a legend, especially as a tar. Always a fun show. Absolute fun to watch you guys all throw. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Look at those trophies. They were heavy.
And there's Chuck right there. Shout out to Chuck Mintz, everyone, for putting on bringing an A-tier event to Seattle. As we take a look here at our top 10, and you see Kyle Crabtree snuck onto the podium there with him and Chandler getting the hot round, 11 down.
Thanks again to all the sponsors of this event. We couldn't have done it without you. Thanks again to Jello Penguin. Thanks again to Fairway Media. This has been so much fun. Thanks again for having me, man.
Absolutely, Justin. It's been a real treat. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.